You know how people say, be careful what you wish for? I used to roll my eyes at that. But now I wake up every morning beside silence, wondering how I lost a man who loved me more than I ever understood. And the worst part? I agreed to lose him. Nodded. Smiled, even. When he said, "You deserve someone better." I didn't fight. I didn't cry. I just said, "Yeah, maybe you're right." And now? I'd give anything to go back to that moment and say the one thing I couldn't find in time. But I don't want better. I want you. I'm Tessa. I'm 28. And this is the story of how I mistook love for something disposable. Michael wasn't flashy. He wasn't the guy who made you weak in the knees the moment he walked in. He didn't command attention in a room or post deep captions on Instagram. But he was kind, gentle, reliable. He remembered the little things, like how I hated the ends of bread slices, or how I got anxious if someone knocked too loudly. He never raised his voice. He never made promises he couldn't keep. He just showed you every single time. And that, somehow, became boring to me. We dated for 3 years, moved in together after 1, started talking about marriage around year 2, and somewhere in that 3rd year, I got restless. Not because he changed, he didn't, but because I did. I started noticing how other women's boyfriends surprised them with weekend getaways. How my friends' partners had ambition, fire, edge. Michael? He was working the same IT job he'd had since college. Content. Simple. And I started picking at him for it. Little jabs. Do you ever think about doing more with your career? It's like you're just okay with average. Don't you want to be driven? He always took it with a soft smile. Never snapped. Just said, "I know what makes me happy." I didn't realize how much I was trying to mold him into someone else. Then one night, we had dinner with friends. The topic turned to relationships, ambition, passion. One of my friends asked me, "So, is Michael the one?" I laughed. Too quickly. Too loud. And then I said it. I mean, he's great, but sometimes I wonder if I settled too early. The silence that followed was suffocating. Michael just stared at his plate. Didn't say a word. Didn't even look surprised. We didn't talk about it on the way home. But the next morning, while I was brushing my teeth, he came into the bathroom, leaned against the doorframe, and said, "You deserve someone better." I blinked. Toothbrush still in my mouth. He said it again calmly this time. "Someone who wants the kind of fire you're chasing. Someone who posts poetic captions and takes you on spontaneous trips and climbs ladders with urgency. That's not me. And maybe it never will be." I stared at him. And like an idiot, like a coward, I nodded. "Yeah, maybe you're right." He moved out that weekend. No drama. No screaming. Just boxes. A final hug. A quiet door click behind him. At first, I felt light. Free. Like I could finally breathe without having to explain why I needed more. I went on a few dates. Met men who were bold, driven, wild. They made me laugh. Made me nervous. Made me feel wanted. But none of them made me feel safe. None of them remembered I hated cilantro, or brought a backup charger for my phone, or asked about my mom's health without being reminded. None of them loved me in that quiet, steady, unwavering way. And slowly, the freedom started to feel like emptiness. I saw him again 3 months later. We bumped into each other at the grocery store. I was reaching for oat milk. He was grabbing apples. He looked good. Healthier, lighter. He smiled when he saw me. Polite, distant. "Hey, Tess." Tess. He used to call me baby. Or my girl. Now it was just Tess. We talked for a few minutes. Small talk. Weather, work, groceries. Then he said, I hope you found better. And I wanted to scream. Number I didn't. I wanted to grab him and say, "You were never the problem. I was. And I'm sorry." But all I said was, "You too." He nodded, smiled one last time, and walked away. He was right. I did deserve better. But not in the way I thought. I didn't need louder. Or richer. Or more dramatic. I needed to be better. Better at recognizing what real love looks like. Better at appreciating presence over performance. Better at loving a man who loved me for all the right reasons. So now, I live in the same apartment. Same job. Same routines. But with one less heartbeat beside me at night. And one more ache in my chest every morning. All because I said the wrong thing. At the wrong time. To the right person.